Local starts here.
Oh, shoot. Love you guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, LKN. 7:06. Happy Monday to you. Welcome in after Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I think everybody survived.
I think we did. How was your Valentine's Day?
It was great. It was a good time. Said happy Valentine's Day to Demi on the phone. She was out with some gals at the beach.
She went out of town for the weekend.
Town for the weekend. So I was with the kids a good bit. Also was fam, just hung out and got some extra work done and just had a great weekend.
Nice.
It was overall good. It was calm. It was really rainy yesterday, though.
It was super rainy. I didn't leave my house yesterday. I attempted to take the trash out yesterday, and I had to swim to the trash can. So I turned around and went back.
But it's probably that class we needed it.
I'm sure we did. I'm sure we needed it. It's just like when it all comes at once, can it not come in like a little bit at a time?
We're having an inch in a day.
Yeah.
What?
Especially on the weekends, you're like, oh man. But I guess it was a good Sunday to stay in. I got an announcement. I watched a race yesterday.
You watched Daytona. Let's go.
I picked a driver and everything.
Let's go.
So, yeah.
What'd you think?
I still don't understand. There's a lot I don't get, but I saw a crash happen.
Oh, yeah.
And then I saw the
There's
end of it.
Yeah.
And that was exciting, the end of the race.
I watched the race. Noah watched the race as well. Noah's a big Bubba Wallace fan. Now he's going to be a little disappointed because it started off as a McDonald's fan.
Right. But it was Xfinity yesterday, I think.
It was Xfinity yesterday. That's right. He is a Jordan. He likes the 23. He likes all that
2311, yeah.
I did see a story that McDonald's is out of NASCAR this season. That they aren't in NASCAR on a sponsorship level this year. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I saw. The race was awesome. I enjoyed it. The new vibe of NASCAR.
Is it a new vibe? See, I wouldn't know because I'm really trying, you guys. I've lived here my whole life. Why am I not a NASCAR fan? I don't know. My parents never really watched it. And so it wasn't something that I grew up with, even though everybody else in my circles were fans.
Definitely felt new vibe-ish to me. I mean, definitely the imaging was new vibes. I don't remember last season, Bill, you can correct me if I'm wrong. On the left side of the screen is where they have the poll, the standings.
Mm-hmm.
And the numbers next to the person, they switch between different things, because there's different stages, there's laps.
Oh, I
But then they had
understand that.
speed on there as well yesterday. Was that new for them to have live speeds of every vehicle on the standings tracker on the left side of the screen? Had you seen that in years past, the seasons past, Bill?
I know they've certainly highlighted it. I'm not sure how long. I was more of a listener yesterday.
Well,
they've highlighted it before.
They've highlighted, but this was live tracking of every
Mm.
vehicle's miles per hour. And when you see all of them north of 180 consistently, and then it reminds you, it's like, these aren't robots.
Right.
These are people driving. And then when the wreck would have okay, cool, Daddy, they're about to restart. It's like, it's going to be a couple minutes because it's real people, real cars, big track.
Right.
But it was cool to watch. Daytona's a great track. I like watching the race because they go fast. It's a super speedway.
Yeah.
You know that the last 10, 20 laps are going to involve a bunch of wrecks. You just know that's how it's going to go. I did see
big wreck at the end though, and that's how
Tyler Reddick
won. Yeah.
So 2311 gets the win at Daytona. I think Michael Jordan's the second UN's Chapel Hill owner to get a win. Yeah, for sure. First black owner to get a win in NASCAR, or Daytona win in NASCAR. As well. So congrats to Tyler Reddick. I wasn't a fan, though, of at the last couple of laps how Tyler was blocking my boy Joey. I wasn't a fan of that. Joey, you should have put him into the wall, brother, or you should have moved him out of the way. You should have done something to get him out of there. Toyota's all blocking in the front like that. This whole team. I'm going to get into it deep this year. The whole team thing, ownership thing, pushing and manipulating all this kind of stuff. Joey, you should have pushed him out of the way, brother. But you know what? Great race. Joey finished third backward. So I thought that was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So,
but
overall, great race, Daytona 500.
I enjoyed it. Overall, I would say it was an enjoyable experience. I was very confused, but I think if I just continue to watch them, do you follow the same driver for the whole season, or are you picking a new driver for each race?
I like Joey. I'm
You do like Joey.
I'm a Logano fan.
Okay.
I like Ford. I like Joe Gibbs. I like Penske. I got no problems with any of those peoples.
Okay.
I like racing in general because again, when you go to a race, if you've never been to a race, and we'll have the opportunity for you to win tickets to
We
a race
will.
this season.
We absolutely will.
There's nothing like that feeling of the roar of the cars. And again, these are real people in real life-size cars on a real big track going really, really fast.
Really fast. Really
So
fast.
if you're an adrenaline junkie, it's definitely one of the spots for you.
Also enjoyed the salute to Dale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was
On lap 3?
Lap 3.
Yeah.
And then everybody in the stands was holding up the 3. I thought that was neat too.
Yeah, very cool. Great start to the season for NASCAR. Remember, WSIC carries NASCAR Cup Series for the entire season. Had the race on yesterday. I really enjoyed being able to, when I had to pop in the car and I had to go to the grocery for a little bit, I popped in, boom, got the race.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't fall behind. I didn't miss a darn thing. Didn't miss anything. Bill showing you the clip here too, the slow-mo of or not really slow-mo so much, but kind of slow-mo. I think they did slow it down there. Of the end of the race, kind of a wild finish. Again, Daytona known for being wild at the end. Super speedway, went 3 wide, just, pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
And tried to get that win at the end there. But great start to the season. Again, the vibes are up on NASCAR, I think. I think vibes are up.
I mean, they got me to watch, so.
Big story, too. Teenage NASCAR driver from Mooresville.
Yes, there was a driver from Mooresville racing yesterday, Connor Zilch.
Yeah.
I think we've heard of him before. I think
Definitely.
we've talked about him before, but yeah, he's 19, and he raced in the Daytona 500 yesterday. I think he finished
I'm not sure exactly where he's
15th. I knew he was in the team
Started
somewhere.
32nd.
Yeah, but
Not bad.
way to go for him. So he'll be back for the next race too. So excited to see him race. But I'm not gonna say this is the youngest driver, but definitely a young driver, and he's from Mooresville, so he's a fun one to watch. So if you haven't picked a driver for the next race, maybe that's your one.
You can probably, if you're trying to catch the race and maybe you want to enjoy dinner or maybe you want to hit the swing suites a little bit or just hang out with some friends, you could do that at the Serve.
You can.
Wonderful. The Serve Pickleball and Kitchen located in Cornelius. We're excited this Friday, our first of monthly broadcasts.
That's right.
From the Serve for the morning show.
And we'll be broadcasting from the swing suite.
It's going down?
It's confirmed. We're going to be in the swing suite. You guys will probably just be listening to me if you're not going to stop by, because just be
swinging the glove.
Swing the gloves the entire time. Yes, so if you want to tune in and listen to me, or you can come in person and you have a chance to win 2 hours in the swing suite or pickleball courts. But you have to register in person, so come down.
You
say
have
hey.
to physically come on Friday if you want to register to win 2 hours of either swing suites or pickleball. You can pick and choose.
You get to pick which one you want. Yep, but you have to come by in person to register. So we love you guys for listening, but this is a chance for you guys to come by, have some breakfast at the Serve. Great spot. And so we'll be there from 7 to 9.
And inside the swing suites, they have like the table set up toward the back of the room so you can eat inside the swing suite. So if you book it with your friends or your family, don't think, oh, it's just a bunch of golf, or carnival games where you can throw the ball and knock the stuff over, all that. You can eat. There's TVs. You can enjoy time together at a very reasonable rate. Again, I'm very surprised at the rates, for sure. But excited for the Surf. Grateful for Robin and Jack Salzman for letting us partner with them on it. And really excited to join you once a month at the Surf for breakfast. And we'll broadcast the show live. Going to have some special guests there.
We will.
As well as part of it each month. A great opportunity to highlight some nonprofits, too, throughout the year. We're going to use that as the opportunity to do that. And obviously eat food and, do a little something extra.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, drying things out as we kick off a new work week around Lake Norman, bringing our sunshine back, and really pretty nice week of weather that we've got lined up. Upper 50s and low 60s for our Monday afternoon. The overnights will be chilly as we go down into the 30s again. Mid-60s for Tuesday, and then as we go into the middle of the week, a good opportunity for us to cross the 70-degree mark again. Looking forward to that. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. I'm WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Hi, this is Bob McIntosh with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Since 1997, we have been committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Here is your WSIC Community Calendar.
Mooresville Community Children's Theater invites you to Honk Jr., a joyful musical retelling of The Ugly Duckling, filled with humor, heart, and messages about acceptance and self-confidence.
Performances run February 26th and 27th at 7 p.m., February 28th at 1 and 4 p.m., and March 1st at 2 p.m. at the Joe V. Knox Auditorium in Mooresville. Learn more and get tickets at mooresvillechildrenstheater.org.
Parents, if your kids are like mine, they just don't stop growing. The Terry Kids Children's Consignment Sale returns to Mooresville Saturday, February 28th through Wednesday, March 4th at the Merino Mill Complex, 200 Brawley Avenue. Shop huge savings on gently used children's clothing, toys, baby gear, and more, with multiple shopping days and early access options for the best selection.
Get the full schedule, shopping times, and consignor info at terrykidsconsignment.com/Mooresville.
And finally, love is still in the air for Lake Norman couples planning their big day.
The third annual My Favorite Bridal Show, hosted by Events by Victoria, happens Sunday, February 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Kettle Room at Gibson Mills in Concord. More than 60 wedding vendors will be there, from florals and planners to fashion, desserts, and decor, plus tastings, a fashion show, and prize drawings throughout the afternoon.
Pre-registered couples get in free, or it's just $5 at the door. And it's one of the best ways to meet vendors and gather inspiration in one place. Learn more and register now at eventsbyvictorias.com.
For even more local events, family activities, and things happening around Lake Norman, visit liveworkplaylkn.com.
That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support, because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, OKN. 7:18. Happy Monday to you. Wow. Rain went away. Now it's just kind of dark and dry out there compared to yesterday. It might feel a little different when you step out. Let's see how the roads are doing. ICATS.com. Alternative transportation. $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane. With David. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
Hey, guys, we're currently looking at 150 here. I think there's more orange barrels than cars, but traffic seems to be flowing pretty good right now. There is a tractor trailer at the base of the exit ramp on, south side, southbound of 77, so be careful if you're exiting onto exit 36. He's going to be right there for you coming around the curve. 77 south and north this morning for us going into the Queen City was really good. Everything flowed pretty fluently and no type of delays whatsoever. But there were some slower areas that we went through, but I guess that's to be expected with the commuter traffic. But otherwise, it's been a great morning so far on the roads.
Like to hear it. Great way to start off a new week, David. So grateful for you. Drive safe out there, and we'll chat with you at 8:15.
All right, guys. Take care. God bless.
All right, you too. See you, sir. ICATS.com. $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. On Tuesday, that's tomorrow, if you normally have appointments at the VA in Salisbury, you should try to make them on Tuesday, because what you can do is get driven from your front door in Iredell County to the VA in Salisbury for only $1. And then when you finish up with that appointment, you can get driven back to your front door in Iredell County from the VA in Salisbury for only $1. On Thursday, you can go to Winston-Salem if you wanted to, and it'd be only $1 from your front door in Iredell County. And then once you finished up in Winston and you had a good time and you did all the stuff like ate some chicken and everything you wanted to do, you can get driven back to your front door in Iredell County for only $1. And then Friday, Hickory, if that's a spot you're looking to go to, $1 from your front door in Iredell County. And then once you're done in Hickory shopping and whatever else you're doing over there, you're getting driven back to your front door in Iredell County for only $1.
Wow.
Just one little thing. You've got to schedule it. RideICATS.com.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird is a winner.
It's time for the word of the day. What's the word?
Word of the day.
Today's word of the day is brought to you by Home to Court. That's right, Home to Court believes home is more than a place. It's where connection, comfort, and a little friendly competition come together. From curated home finds to pickleball gear for every level, they help you create spaces where memories are made. They are also the sponsor of Ladies Who Play, a mahjong night bringing Lake Norman women together for connection and conversation. Tuesday, February 17th, 6 to 8:30 p.m. at the Peninsula Club. It's sold out twice. Hosted by Lake Norman Woman Magazine and presented by Home to Court. Home to Court, where life is played. Come check them out right here, right off West Catawba, the Harbor View Shopping Center. You might see us taking a walk around there. Home to Court. Again, they got things that you didn't even know you needed.
All kinds of things. If you're looking for those unique gifts kind of stuff too, that's the spot for it. You can go in there and she's got like, hey, I got this birthday thing coming up. I got to get some. Oh, I got this wedding thing coming up. I got to get something.
Right.
She's got those things you can get.
Today's word of the day, loblolly.
Loblolly.
Loblolly. You guys heard this one?
I think we've had this one before.
I feel like this has been a word of the day, but
all right, so you guys should know.
Fortunate for you, no, don't remember it.
Loblolly. It's a noun here. L-O-B-L-O-L-L-Y. Loblolly.
Okay.
Loblolly. I have some sentences here that can help get you to context clues. Unless, if you guys know, go ahead.
Is it something like you hit it high in the air? Like
no,
a lob?
It's a noun.
Like a blob?
No.
Is that what that AI Slimer? Loblolly?
Loblolly. No, it's not that. It's not that. You guys are pretty close. Let's see. This pertains. Let's see. Lake Norman's shoreline turned to loblolly overnight, swallowing any dignity Justin had left. Loblolly. Loblolly.
It's not a blob, though?
It's not a blob.
It's a loblolly.
It's a lob. It's a loblolly. Yesterday's rain left a loblolly moat around the studio, effectively trapping the morning show inside.
Deep?
Deep? Deep? Deep? Deep is an adjective.
Oh, it's not a noun.
It's a thing that keeps you from getting...
A thing that's deep.
A thing that has water in it.
Mamie, you are the closest. We are going to use loblolly in the old southern dialect way. Loblolly is a muddy, swampy ground, a soggy mess after heavy rain. Everybody, watch out for those loblollies today.
I had to wade through the loblolly to take out my trash.
That's right. Everybody's going through some loblolly, so be aware out there. It's loblolly.
It's loblolly kind of day.
It's loblolly kind of day.
I had ice on my windshield this morning.
I did too, which didn't make any sense.
No sense at all. I was like, how did rain turn to ice?
But I parked to the south, so, you know.
I don't know what direction I parked, but the loblolly was lobbing this morning. It was loblollying.
Hey, you got to be careful.
Loblolly. Watch your feet.
That's what Canada's trying to set claim is what's happening to them on the curling field or curling patch.
You know, I saw a little bit of this.
Did you see this?
Wait, drama?
I saw the
curling?
Drama.
Did you see this?
No.
Canada, you think you know somebody?
What are they doing?
They have had the persona for, I would say, generations for now, that they are just kind and over the top and don't say a negative thing about someone, but actions speak louder than words. Canada's a bunch of cheaters.
What?
Bunch of cheaters. 2 times caught cheating in the span of 2 days as we come down to the finals of curling. And it is destructive. It is certainly destructive. Bill, you've got the tape.
I have the tape. I don't know if I should show the tape.
Hold on. Well, it's not the one with the cursing in it. This is one without cursing in it.
Yeah, Olympics in general.
No. But this isn't.
This is not official Olympic footage.
This is not official Olympic footage. And here's the thing. Supposedly, this is word on the street. I don't know if this is true or not. Supposedly, this angle that Bill is about to show, the Swedes set up as a separate camera.
Oh.
Without telling anybody, because they knew, they had, based on previous experience, knew that the Canadians were cheaters, and they set it up with the angle of being able to capture the cheating. And so I don't know if that's true or not. But this was then released out on the internet, and I don't know if it was on TV or just a video camera footage. I still don't know yet. You can see clearly
a double tap.
After the stone is released, hand off handle, finger gives a little bit extra of a little nudge, as minimal as it is. Now, don't get any, he didn't really, you don't touch the stone a second time.
That's one of the rules.
You don't touch the stone a second time. And Canada clearly touching the stone a second time. But here's what he had the gall to do. Deny it. After asked and questioned by the Swedes, or the Swiss, one of the two, the response was, don't F. It was a lot of F-bombs from the Canadians, too. Don't think that they don't throw F-bombs out either. Again,
I thought they were the most polite country
you
out
think you
there.
know somebody. And then, so the Swedes or Swiss, forgive me, who was saying to him, I'll show you the video after. So they already knew.
Oh.
They already knew.
Oh, they had the receipts already.
But here's where the drama continues to unfold. That was just the first instance of Canada being cheaters in curling and in the Olympics. There's a second instance the next day, just to the right there, Bill, of the ladies curling team also being cheaters and possibly double touching the stone after it's been released.
Now, in this of the ladies, you can't tell as much if they
We can't definitively say.
It looks like she may have swept her finger down it. You can't really
You can't be touching the stone a second time once your hand's off the handle.
But it looks like they're both been taught the same technique of handle, then pointer finger.
Eating out of the same jar of peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
There was an official notice sent out by the Olympic Committee. I'm going to read this to you. Dear teams, we would like to clarify what is allowed as a proper release of a curling stone. A double touch of the stone handle before the hog line at the delivery end is allowed. Notice the emphasis on the handle. A retouch of the stone handle after the hog line at the delivery end is not allowed and detected by the new handles. Okay, you get past the line, don't be touching the handle again.
Okay.
It has a detector on it. They'll
we
let
will
you know
know
straight up.
It will beep at you.
Canada knows this.
A stone must be delivered by using the handle of the stone. Touching the granite at any time during the forward motion is not allowed and considered a touched moving stone, which results in the stone being removed from play. For any remaining sessions of the Olympic Games, we will have umpires observing the delivery. Any violation of Rule R5D will be called, and the stone will need removed from play with no further warning. Yeah.
Intense.
Deep stuff right here.
So, yeah, they cheated.
So they definitely cheated. So here's where I got the word on the street about the camera situation. So this was somebody on Reddit, and it was Sweden. And you know Reddit, as wild as they are,
Reddit
we know
is wild.
that they don't play games.
They don't play.
That angle was pre-prepared by the Swedes. It's not a usual angle. The Canadians didn't know this angle existed. It's usually from the front where it's impossible to see a touch, like the female shot. The Swedes stated in the post-match interview that they made it into a big deal because the Canadians have done this before in other games. The refs never act, and they wanted to force them to more actively rule the games. The Swedes can be heard during the game saying that it's fine. Mangus is recording, referring to a guy from Swedish television operating the camera from that angle. This was pre-planned and expected. It's the reason why Oscar is so confident that it's on camera. What drama?
Yeah, drama. Well, Canada, they need to do something because they're number 15 in medal count right now. So.
And you told us curling, backtalk, crossfire, not frowned upon.
The fact that he's dropping F-bombs on the patch, and I'm making up the
on
patch,
the national stage,
on the
international stage?
Yeah,
Lob
international.
lolly.
He lob lolly.
Ever stepped in it? Canada did. They definitely did. Although it would be nice probably to travel to Canada. I hear there's some great, beautiful parts there. Maybe you want to travel. We've got some friends coming in that can help you with your travel. Life's messy. Doesn't have to be. Spotless Cleaning NC, Andre and her team, they've taken care of it. Get your free quote today.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless Cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, drying things out as we kick off a new work week around Lake Norman, bringing our sunshine back, and really pretty nice week of weather that we've got lined up. Upper 50s and low 60s for our Monday afternoon. The overnights will be chilly as we go down into the 30s again. Mid-60s for Tuesday, and then as we go into the middle of the week, a good opportunity for us to cross the 70-degree mark again. Looking forward to that. That's your forecast from the Serve, Pickleball, and Kitchen. I'm WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Spotless Cleaning, how can we make your day spotless? Yes, we make not just toilets spotless, but also counters, cabinets, and kitchens. We make your whole house, your whole day spotless. My grandparents taught me the details, not the things, make your home and your life luxurious. Yes, they raised me in Brazil. And that's why we will never charge you extra for base sports. Let me help you be a diva a few hours a week. Spotless Cleaning and C.com.
But one objective.
Honey, can you turn that down?
Ladies.
Honey, can you turn it down?
Ever feel like your house is shaking every time your husband watches TV?
What?
Honey, can you turn it down?
That's not surround sound. That's hearing loss. Beltone in Mooresville and Cornelius can help. With expert hearing tests and top quality hearing aids, you can finally enjoy your TV without shaking the whole neighborhood. Visit nchearing.com to schedule your free hearing test today. That's nchearing.com.
Life can feel overwhelming. Anxiety, depression, grief, trauma. Quick fixes just don't cut it. At the Kohler Group, our licensed faith-based therapists provide care for your whole self, mind, body, and spirit. Healing isn't surface level. It's real, lasting, and centered in God. We accept multiple major insurance carriers and self-pay options, so you can focus on recovery, not paperwork. Take the first step today. Call or text 252-758-8636. Because with God, all things are possible.
Simply sophisticated, undeniably delicious. At Flatiron Kitchen and Tap House in Davidson, classic technique meets modern innovation. Join us for dinner, lunch, and now brunch with $2 mimosas, build your own Bloody Mary, and omelet station. Come see us, flatirononmain.com.
Struggling with focus, memory, or mental clarity? Royer Neuroscience offers personalized, remote brain training designed to improve your cognitive health. Anywhere, anytime, you can boost focus, enhance mental performance, and thrive emotionally and physically. Visit RoyerNeuroscience.com and reclaim your brain today.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. If you know Carvana from those used car vending machine towers, that may be scratching the very tall surface of the company's business.
We're teaming up to create Shaqvana.
We are? We are.
Carvana's tapped Shaquille O'Neal, pretty tall guy himself, to pitch its online used car portal. Carvana's aiming to be the Amazon of automobiles, and it's doing it by taking on a lot of debt.
It's a highly leveraged company.
That's Bloomberg Detroit Bureau Chief David Welch.
They want to get to 3 million vehicles a year, and I think this year they're on the forecast have them getting to about 600,000.
Welch says Carvana took out a $3.5 billion loan to buy an auto auction house a few years back. It's also getting into new vehicles with 5 dealerships to start. But the biggest part of the business is selling its own debt to car buyers. Welch says Carvana had no problem selling $9 billion in loans in the first 9 months of last year.
If they can grow into that footprint and outgrow the debt, it's a very profitable company.
Nathan Hager, Bloomberg Radio.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 7:34. Tried to tell you about Ladies Who Play. Gave you actually a couple of times to tell you about it. 2 or 3, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Of where you had a chance to go buy tickets. It sold out once, and then it sold out again.
It did.
There's another event that seems to be pre-selling already that you released. Did you just release this on like Friday?
I released it on Friday, yes. And so this is the Lake Norman Woman Wellness Retreat.
Wellness retreat.
Wellness retreat. So, I just got back from a wellness retreat.
Yes.
And I would love to take all the ladies with me for, 3 or 4 days, but we're going to start slow. But this is going to be a little bit different. And, usually we do a 2-hour party, usually for one of our events. This is a half-day retreat, though.
Oh, dang.
Yes.
Put it on the calendar.
Yes, put it on the calendar. Take a day off work. We've worked it out with ladies. If you're dropping your kids off at school, you can drop them off and still attend, so they'll be in school the whole time. So it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Safe Harbor Peninsula Yacht Club is our host, and it's going to be led by Flow Haven Retreats. We're going to have yoga, wellness workouts, breakout sessions, nice healthy breakfast and lunch, lots of different experiences right there at Safe Harbor Peninsula Yacht Club. Beautiful view of the lake. We're going to do yoga right on the lawn. This is limited to 50 women because we want to keep it, kind of an intimate gathering, intimate setting.
Tickets are $99?
$99. You get all of that for $99.
Wow.
Yep.
That
So
seems like a steal for what you get.
Go
here.
on sale March 9th.
Sure, we don't want to charge more for that? I mean, that seems like it's kind of low if you're asking somebody.
Well, tickets go on sale March 9th. but you can pre-register for this event. And you
Okay.
guys know that our events sell out quickly.
Hey,
You better pre-register.
because they're fun events.
Because that's who's going to get the tickets released first.
This is a ladies' event as
This
well.
is another ladies' event as well. But if you have a business that is female-focused, wellness, around the wellness idea, and you want to be a vendor, a sponsor, you have the opportunity to do that too.
Oh, so you can still, if you're a business owner, maybe you're a guy or like your team has guys on
Yeah.
it, but you offer services that ladies like.
Right, around that
you can
wellness
sponsor
idea, med spas, massages, things like that. So if you want to be involved, reach out to us. You can have it at latenormalwoman.com. Click the link to sponsor the event, and it'll give you all the details. You can also pre-register for the event there, because whoever pre-registers gets the email first with tickets. They're going to be the first ones to get it, and then we'll release to the public for the rest of them.
So half day, 9 to 2 p.m. This is going down Tuesday, April 14th. So you got 2 months, but time, it's fleeting.
It goes by fast.
Yeah.
It goes by fast.
It's going down at Safe Harbor Peninsula Yacht Club in Cornelius. And so you're having like these breakout sessions, workshops kind of thing. Can you share a little bit about that? What does that mean? Like,
We're still working out the details, but if you're interested in sound baths or meditation or coaching, or we maybe have somebody who does like color matching if you're looking to see like what colors work best for you, or styling, wardrobe options, things like that. We're working on all the details because we do have a little bit of time, but we do want to have everybody go ahead and put this on their calendar because it's going to be a fantastic day. Danielle with Flow Haven Retreats has been on the show before.
Oh, yeah.
She leads these retreats all the time. So
Around the
she's-
world, too.
Yes, yes.
She goes to like Italy and stuff. to do
After
this.
ours, she's going to Greece. So, just quick pit stop in Cornelius before you head over to Greece to do one of your workshops. So,
light breakfast and lunch included. That seems important in the day.
yes. So we're
For
gonna,
the ticket cost, right? That's not extra. That's included in the ticket.
That's included in the ticket cost,
Wow.
yes. And we may have some options to like upgrade your experience or add-on experience. We're still working out all the details. Aaron, our great event planner, is working on it with us. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. It's going to be a really nice day. So a little bit different than what we usually do, but it gives you that opportunity to take a half day, right? Take a day, right, ladies? We work hard. We do a lot. We carry a lot. So take that day, and we did it so that you can drop the kids off at school, come to the event, and be done in time to go pick them up from school too.
All right, so there's ladies who lunch. There'll be men who munch.
Yeah.
There's ladies wellness retreat.
Yes.
There's men's smell less on my feet. And that's how we'll do those events.
Okay. All right.
So
We'll
everyone's
work,
got a chance.
We'll work those out. We may have an event for everybody coming up very soon, though.
That's right. We definitely will, no doubt. Excited about that. The best way to stay connected, follow on social between WSIC News, Good Morning LKN, Lake Norman Woman, and Live Work Play LKN.
We got them all.
We got a lot of different spots you can go to because there's so much going on in the community. No doubt about that. Charlotte Hornets have a schedule update for one of their particular games. This one's exciting because, most of the games are on that FanDuel TV channel. So Saturday, March 14th, they've updated the schedule. The 3:30 p.m. game against the San Antonio Spurs will be on NBA on Prime. So we've made it up to the streaming service platform rather than FanDuel. I say that's a step up. Maybe they're taking us a little seriously. Is that what that shows right here?
Maybe.
They're saying, hey,
we
want to hang out with them more.
Is Amazon Prime?
Yes.
So is it add-on for Amazon Prime, though? It's the plus version?
I think if you have Prime,
it's already there?
I think you get to watch it on Prime, yeah. Does Prime have plus?
Yes.
Oh, they do?
Well, yeah. You want to get rid of commercials, you got to do the plus.
Well, who's getting rid of commercials?
I don't know. I like commercials. I think they're great.
They make me laugh.
I love ads.
Big fan of them.
Big fan.
AI, OpenAI announced their ads. Sam Altman also made another announcement. This one came yesterday. Now, I'm going to try again to put this together in some kind of way. Mentioned to you about this AI agent concept. I told you about this last week, 2 weeks ago. This Claude bot kind of thing that went out there of autonomous agents in AI that was actually doing things. Now, I thought it was going to be a big malware play and get a bunch of stuff. But Sam Altman made this post. Peter Steinberger, that's the guy who created OpenClaw, is joining OpenAI.
Wait, Peter Steinberger started what?
Well, now, okay, so let me back up.
OpenClaw?
They changed the name from ClaudeBot now to OpenClaw.
Oh, okay.
Because Peter Steinberger is joining OpenAI to drive the next generation of personal agents. He is a genius with a lot of amazing ideas about the future of very smart agents interacting with each other to do very useful things for people. We expect this will quickly become core to our product offerings. OpenClaw will live in a foundation as an open source project that OpenAI will continue to support. The future is going to be extremely multi-agent, and it's important to us to support open source as part of that. Now, the term open source implies free. Right. That's what open source implies. From a technology perspective, it is available for the public to use. There is no dollars being asked or utilized in order to use OpenClaw as of right now. Previously, first iteration was ClaudeBot, and then it became something else, and then something else, and then now it's OpenClaw. But basically, the guy who just 2 weeks ago, this is how quickly it's moving.
Yeah.
Created the concept of true agents, AI agents, doing tasks for you on your machine for you that you direct them to do, is now folding under OpenAI. Now, Claude had made the decision. This is how the internet, kind of put it all together. Claude, Anthropic's AI, decided to send, cease and desist letters when he came up with ClaudeBot, right? Because the name, they didn't want to, they didn't want to get any kind of shenanigans. OpenAI and the others, I think Meta, began recruiting this guy because they saw it as an actual opportunity to, fold it under into their brand because they saw how popular it was so quickly. And now OpenAI, engulfing this AI agent, basically phenomenon that just kicked off in about the past 2 weeks. And now they're going to throw that under their stack in OpenAI. I don't know what's going to change in the user experience, the UI, but they're clearly going to change something. OpenClaw already under their stack in GitHub, and which GitHub is the source for pulling like files online. Again, all tools that in the next couple of years everyone will be familiar with.
Crazy.
But it's happening fast, and so this one
How much
here,
do you think Sam Altman paid Peter Steinberg to come join his team? You think it's a B or an M?
Now, from what I read about Peter Steinberger, he has had successful products in the past. His previous one that he sold, I think he sold for about $100 million. And so it's probably up there as far as the dollar amount.
It's in the 100 millions. It's not a B.
Well, because it probably comes with a non-compete, if I had to guess. And
I would guess.
That's what he's really selling is if he's picking a team, he can't go work for somebody else. And so that's what really is probably what OpenAI bought.
Yeah.
Is his ability just to keep this guy. Now, OpenClaw, too, just because certain aspects are open source right now, there's a lot of add-ons to OpenClaw. Like if you tried out the tool, you have other skills and tools and all that kind of stuff that the AI agent uses. So while you may have a base model for free forever, I have no doubt OpenAI is going to be monetizing all the add-ons and all the tools that your AI agent can do. And so we'll see what happens there. But this one over the next couple of weeks, I think is going to shift some things up pretty good there. Got some things nationally for you today as well. Spoiler, President Obama says aliens are real.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get to that at some point.
Well, we had forgotten about aliens for a while.
What I feared happened, and it's unfortunate.
Oh, no.
The Costco rotisserie chicken.
Oh, no. What's wrong
It
with
was
the
too
chicken?
good that it was what, $5.99, $5.99,
Yeah, it's
$4.99, something like that.
It's $5.
Yeah, Costco's rotisserie chicken with quote no preservatives, found with sodium phosphate, carrageenan, and 11 other additives.
Dang.
The lawsuit in January 2026 for falsely advertising no preservatives did not remove the ingredients. $450 million factory in Nebraska processes 2 million birds a week across 520 barns. Uncovered footage showed birds collapsing. Ammonia burns, piles of dead chickens.
Oh, man.
They're fed corn and soy, 90% GMO. Omega 6-3 ratios hit 15-1 versus ideal 1-1. Caraskasis rinsed in chlorine, 50 ppm of peracetic acid, 200 ppm. Only 40% from Costco's own air-chilled plant. Rest likely water-chilled and chlorinated baths.
Goodness, no.
Injected with sodium phosphate and carrageen. High phosphate stresses kidneys. 37 Americans have CKD. We're cooked.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, drying things out as we kick off a new work week around Lake Norman, bringing our sunshine back, and really pretty nice week of weather that we've got lined up. Upper 50s and low 60s for our Monday afternoon. The overnights will be chilly as we go down into the 30s again. Mid-60s for Tuesday, and then as we go into the middle of the week, a good opportunity for us to cross the 70-degree mark again. Looking forward to that. That's your forecast from the Serve Pickleball and Kitchen. I'm WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here is your WSIC community calendar.
Mooresville Community Children's Theater invites you to Honk Jr., a joyful musical retelling of The Ugly Duckling, filled with humor, heart, and messages about acceptance and self-confidence.
Performances run February 26th and 27th at 7 p.m., February 28th at 1 and 4 p.m., and March 1st at 2 p.m. at the Joe V. Knox Auditorium in Mooresville. Learn more and get tickets at mooresvillechildrenstheater.org.
Parents, if your kids are like mine, they just don't stop growing. The Terry Kids Children's Consignment Sale returns to Mooresville Saturday, February 28th through Wednesday, March 4th at the Merino Mill Complex, 200 Brawley Avenue. Shop huge savings on gently used children's clothing, toys, baby gear, and more, with multiple shopping days and early access options for the best selection.
Get the full schedule, shopping times, and consignor info at terrykidsconsignment.com/Mooresville.
And finally, love is still in the air for Lake Norman couples planning their big day.
The third annual My Favorite Bridal Show, hosted by Events by Victoria, happens Sunday, February 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Kettle Room at Gibson Mills in Concord. More than 60 wedding vendors will be there, from florals and planners to fashion, desserts, and decor, plus tastings, a fashion show, and prize drawings throughout the afternoon.
Pre-registered couples get in free, or it's just $5 at the door. And it's one of the best ways to meet vendors and gather inspiration in one place. Learn more and register now at eventsbyvictorias.com.
For even more local events, family activities, and things happening around Lake Norman, visit liveworkplaylkn.com.
That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Jay White here from Centralina Realty. At Centralina Realty, we believe it's all about you. If it's time to sell your home, don't go it alone. Put the team here at Centralina Realty to work for you. Go to centralinarealty.com and let's get started.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support, because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, okay, at a 7:48. Happy Monday to you. If you're just rolling on in, well, thanks for joining us. We make it easy for you to digest 37 hours worth of rotisserie chicken. 37 hours worth of content here at WSIC. It's easy. Just download the WSIC News app today. It's available on iOS and Google Play. Again, 37 hours, a wide variety of hosts. Some great ones coming in today for this Monday. We'll share with you about them. Easiest way, though, download the WSIC News app. It's on iOS and Google Play. There you can listen live. You can listen on demand as well, and also watch live and watch on demand. You know, we video live stream everything we do here. Yeah, no doubt. That's what we're going to be doing at the Serve on Fridays, shouting from the rooftops. We'll be hanging out at the Serve this Friday, 7 to 9, as part of monthly broadcasts. We'll be doing for breakfast, hanging out at the Swing Suite. We're going to have some giveaways, and so you're going to have your chance to win them, but you got to come to the event on Friday, be there for the chance to win.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'll be either 2 hours of the Swing Suite.
That's right.
Or 2 hours of pickleball. Can it be the indoor pickleball?
Indoor pickleball or outdoor pickleball. 2
Wow.
hours. You just get 2 hours. So you come by. We're going to have a QR code that's going to be there for you. You come by, you just scan that QR code, and you can register to win.
Awesome. Looking forward to that. And so if you want your chance to win, this Friday, 7 to 9, part of our monthly series with The Serve. Great spot, restaurant, pickleball, swing suites, great meeting space, just hangout space, wonderful bar. This weather's getting warmer.
It is.
So eventually those windows are going to roll up, and you're going to be able to just enjoy the beautifulness of the outside
So
while,
nice.
while having a great time with your friends. Come on by the Serve Pickleball and Kitchen, located in Cornelius, this Friday, 7 to 9. We will be there. Mr. Beast is continuing to take on Big Chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
And this is
I'm still mad at Mr. Beast. No, it didn't. I'm just mad. There was only one peanut butter cup in the cups, and he never responded to
And I'm not trying to call him out for that, because you know what? We all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes, but when I tag you multiple times, Mr. Beast, and you don't respond and give me 3 peanut butter cups for the one that I was supposed to have 2. There was 1. You never,
Just make it right.
Just make it right. Just make it right.
What's the podcast where the people try the hot sauces or whatnot?
Hot ones.
Hot ones. I think that's what this is on. It's like hot takes and hot sauces kind of thing is what it is. So here he is talking about Big Chocolate on the hot takes show, Mr. Beast, for you right here.
Do you have a take on the way the legacy chocolate giants have reacted to upstarts like yours? And are you at all motivated by rivalry?
A big part of festivals is there's over 1.5 million kids in illegal child labor. And Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana, where almost all the world's cacao comes from, it's in West Africa. And so I actually talked to a lot of other big chocolate companies, and they're just kind of like, yeah, child labor is just how you get cacao. There's nothing you can do about it. So anyways, I'll save the long story, but that's why with festivals, we pay all our farmers a living income reference price. We use fair trade beans, but in exchange, they have to let us audit and remediate the child labor on the farm. So we do sourcing completely different than big chocolate companies do. So I imagine they're not the happiest because, now that we're doing that and we're proving that you can, ethically source the cacao, it shows that they could if they wanted to, they just don't.
Do you have a take on
So
the
cacao.
way the legacy chocolate
Do you
giants?
think that he went to Hershey and was like, hey, guys, and they're like, nah, that's just what we do? I don't think that's how it went down, but I think it's good that he
How do you
doesn't.
think it went down then?
I don't think he reached out to him at all. I think he just said, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. I can do whatever I want.
I'm going home with something.
And Mamie's going to buy it, and I'm only going to give her one. That's how it went down.
So I guess the cacao comes from West Africa. So
Yeah.
all the chocolate you had, next time you put a piece of chocolate down your gullet, remember it comes from West Africa, and likely a child on the other end of that piece of chocolate who is clearly doing well. Can we say that right now? Every time you put a piece of chocolate in your mouth.
Right, yeah. Now you're going to make me feel bad about all the chocolate I eat.
Well.
Anyway, yeah, but I hope, I'm glad that he's doing it the right way. I also love that show, Hot Ones. Do you ever watch it?
No.
It's fun. I would never play it.
No, I'm too busy thinking about the children every time I put a piece of chocolate in my
Well,
mouth.
that too. All right. Well, I've got a story for. Did you see this? Did this hit your timeline?
Which
Ring.
one?
You know the
Oh, yeah.
commercial
Yeah,
with?
yeah.
Did this hit your timeline? So, the Ring
Thankfully.
camera from the Super Bowl ad where you find your dogs. Well, Amazon and Ring have terminated their planned integration with police surveillance firm Flock Safety. So if you remember the ad, it was how you find your dog, and
Oh, yeah.
everybody freaked out because they're like, "I don't
You're
want you to-
watching my front door?
You're not just looking for dogs. What else are you looking for? What are you doing?" So the move follows intense privacy concerns sparked by Ring's Super Bowl ad promoting its search party feature for locating lost pets via neighborhood camera network.
And I don't think they put it out same time. They probably weren't like following the Nancy Guthrie and said, hey, we're going to put this out same time. But bad timing.
Bad timing.
Terrible timing
Yeah.
because after Google Nest, they reveal, hey, they are recording all the time. Even if you have your settings turned off to record, they're still recording. And obviously Ring with their, multi-camera connectivity. Like we're supposed to assume they're all doing good with it. And bad timing on their part.
Yeah.
But Ring devices, I don't know if people will stop using their Ring devices because unless you're not going to set up your own private network inside of your house right now.
No,
though you probably should. But.
You probably should, but it's just so easy. The Ring doorbell is so easy to set up.
Plug it in and turn it on.
Yeah.
For privacy and law enforcement's desire to crack a case.
I think you can have both. We built the system based on our customers asking us. They want to help out.
Nearly 80% of Americans own some sort of home security camera, including tens of millions of Ring cameras. In Tucson, Arizona, police were hoping those cameras would help find Nancy Guthrie. Earlier this week, the FBI released video from her own doorbell camera of a potential suspect. But so far, no other footage has emerged.
And Tony, in the Nancy Guthrie case, this was not an issue of the trade-off between privacy and mass surveillance. Rather, it was an issue of topography and how far back the houses in that neighborhood are set from the street.
Sure.
Matt, thank you very much for privacy
So
and
they're
law.
suppressing the information as
So
well.
anyway, just what we said here on the show, we're like, we don't like the idea that they're recording literally everything.
Clearly other people don't like that too.
And other people felt the same way. So yes, it has been terminated. So
NBA All-Star Game went down this weekend. Couple of thoughts on that. Con Knipple. Here you can play the video behind us here. So he's shooting pretty well during the first round of the 3-point game. Certainly did pretty darn well. I think he got about 27, I think is where he hit by the end of this first round. He did not end up winning. Second and third round didn't go as well as first round for him. I think he ended up in like fourth in the 3-point contest, but that's okay. The big thing, if you notice on this video, there's a bunch of red lights in the seats. Those are the actual seats. Those aren't people holding things. So a lot of people talking about how little attendance was at the All-Star games this weekend. And I guess because of how they did the scheduling, the cost of certain things. I guess tickets were thousands of dollars. And from some of the images that were out online, people 5-10 minutes before it starts, a lot of empty seats inside of there. One of those where they're not showcasing lighting up the stands as part of the video. It's one of the tricks of the trade here. And people saying because of the lack of attendance at the All-Star game. Does that matter or not for basketball? I mean, it's a holiday weekend, technically, I guess, if Valentine's Day is a holiday.
Well, it's President's Day today, too.
It's President's Day today, so it's one of those days off, too, to throw in the mix. Is that what shifted everyone from going to the All-Star game?
I can't speak to it because I've never been and I don't have any desire to go, but maybe that's what a reason.
And it's in California, so you assume just like copious amounts of people in general, whether they like basketball or not, would come out to the All-Star game.
Yeah.
But when tickets are thousands of dollars a piece,
it's
probably makes it
prohibitive.
hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised there weren't more people there. There's plenty of basketball fans.
I don't know if they sell it like by day because it's different days. They're different
it goes on for
events
multiple
and
days.
everything. So, $1,000 to watch the celebrities play. I don't know. From the upper deck, I don't know. Probably not.
You know enough about KD to talk about it or no?
What do you want to talk about?
He had a burner account that he was talking a bunch of junk about his players and teammates. And
yeah, he's actually been caught in the past, kind of trolling other people, defending himself.
Who is it?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, I figured you guys had a friend you were talking
The
about.
Slim
right
Reaper. Yeah,
Kevin
great
Durant
score.
been in the league for a while.
Yeah, phenomenal score, great talent, just one of the most purest basketball players you've ever seen play.
Got caught for having a burner account, basically a fake account where it's not him, like nobody knows it's him except for the group that that he was in.
Right.
Someone leaks the messages from the group that he's basically trash talking current teammates. I think coaches too. I think he made a comment about the Hornets. Did he make a comment about the Hornets wanting to come to the Hornets, or was that just a Hornets account just making a meme? It's possibly that.
Yeah, it's possibly that.
A little bit of everything, but he's being investigated supposedly now at this point. Now I don't know how far that'll go.
Y'all put stuff on the internet and you think nobody can read it or ever see it. You just write it in your diary.
Yeah, and friends always screenshot. Let me tell you, even if they're your best friends.
Always.
How many times Bill has screenshotted me on Snapchat and I get that notice?
Richest friend, you're getting screenshots.
Last time I sent you nudes.
Yeah.
Sheesh, get out of here. Hey, a new Girl Scout cookie box selling
I
record.
Saw this. This is
Did
amazing.
You?
Yes,
This
is
seems
amazing.
Nuts. This is a lot
I
of
love
cookies.
this. I've seen a lot of Girl Scout posts on TikTok this year of trying because now you can order them online. You don't just have to go door to door, go outside.
Can you reference a troop number in the order? Okay, good.
Yes.
I'm glad for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, this Pennsylvania Girl Scout broke the record selling 87,000 boxes of cookies. Now she holds the world record for the number of Girl Scout cookies.
Good for her.
She went viral on TikTok.
She's 6.
Yes, she went viral.
Let's add her to the sales team because she gets it.
That's right, girl. Come on. Him is her name. She's literally unstoppable, but her parents did a video with her on TikTok talking about selling videos and it went viral. And so
good for her.
People bought the cookies for she got the credit from them. So
if you sell it online and they don't put a troop number, does just Big Cookie get the profits or does it go, how do you get it to the troop? That's one thing
I think you do have to reference a troop number whenever you are purchasing the tickets online. I think you do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you can use a map feature or something like that.
We still got a few boxes out there.
Oh, for
today. Yeah, they'll be gone by the end of the day.
Hey, if you're heading out into the office or work or whatever it is you're doing or with the kids or whatever, be safe out there. Take us with you. WSIC News app available on iOS and Google Play. If you're sticking around, we're going to teach you how to travel the right way next hour.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
WSIC 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM, Statesville, Lake Norman's home for local talk radio. WSIC. Local starts here.
Has her or knows where she is.
The Today Show host says on Instagram,
it's never too late.
She also said they still have hope and there may be a lead looking for whoever kidnapped Nancy Guthrie. Fox's Matt Finn reports from Tucson, Arizona.
In that horrifying Nest Cam video, you could see the masked suspect wearing gloves, and now officials are saying they possibly have a match to one of those gloves. It was found about 2 miles from Nancy's home where I am right now. And the DNA profile lifted from the glove will be added to the CODIS national database for comparison. We could get results soon if it is a match to the glove.
Homeland Security still has no funding, and with Congress on recess, it won't have it until at least next week. So essential workers from the Coast Guard to TSA Airport Security have to stay on the job and may miss paychecks. As Democrats hold up DHS funding, demanding immigration enforcement reform, including unmasking agents. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries tells CBS Face the Nation.
Why is it that ICE agents who are untrained are being unleashed on American communities with this type of lawlessness, violence, and brutality?
But Border Czar Tom Homan points to an 8,000% increase in death threats against ICE officers as the reason for the masks. Homan also says the shutdown has not impacted immigration enforcement across the country because ICE and CBP are fully funded through the One Big Beautiful Bill. Some Republicans have cast Democrat objections to DHS funding as political theater.
That's Fox's Madeline Rivera. A new round of U.S.-Iran talks scheduled tomorrow. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says
it's a complicated thing. I mean, no one's ever been able to do a successful deal with Iran, but we're going to try.
President Trump has threatened attacking Iran again like last year if Iran doesn't scale back its nuclear program. America's listening to Fox News.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZQL Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday. Let's do this Monday. ZQL Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
The same day as the U.S. and Iran resume talks tomorrow, Geneva, Switzerland, there will also be a new round of negotiations there trying to stop Russia's war in Ukraine.
Posting on Telegram, one Ukrainian negotiator wrote his team would use the long train journey from Kyiv to reflect on history and draw the right conclusions. Key items on the agenda include ceasefire monitoring mechanisms and arrangements for further prisoner exchanges. Meanwhile, a former Ukrainian energy minister has been arrested on suspicion of corruption while trying to leave the country. Understood to be German Galushenko, the minister is charged with money laundering and participation in a criminal organization. Jonathan Savage, Fox News.
North Korea has sent troops to help Russia fight that war, and South Korean intelligence estimates 6,000 of them have been killed or wounded. And today, North Korea announced it's built new housing for families of the dead soldiers. On Wall Street, there'll be no trading on this President's Day holiday. The NASCAR season's underway, and Tyler Reddick started it, winning its most famous race at Daytona.
Tyler Reddick admitted on Sunday that when you're at his level and drive a car co-owned by NBA legend Michael Jordan, you're expected to win. For the most part, Reddick has, including taking home the 2024 NASCAR regular season championship. But 2025 was a different story. On the track, Reddick didn't win a single race. And off the track, his newborn son was battling health issues. His son is doing better now, and it seems like so is Reddick, emerging from a chaotic final lap to start out 2026 by winning his first career Daytona 500.
Last year was really hard for all of us, hard for me. I didn't know if I'd ever win this race. It's surreal, honestly.
Reddick, courtesy of Fox TV. Greg Thompson, Fox News.
At the Winter Olympics in Italy, the U.S. is tied for third in the medal count with 17, and in a few hours, the American women's hockey team plays Sweden in the semifinals. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Well, drying things out as we kick off new work week around Lake Norman, bringing our sunshine back, and really pretty nice week of weather that we've got lined up. Upper 50s and low 60s for our Monday afternoon. The overnights will be chilly as we go down into the 30s again. Mid-60s for Tuesday, and then as we go into the middle of the week, a good opportunity for us to cross the 70-degree mark again. Looking forward to that. That's your forecast from the Serve Pickleball and Kitchen. I'm WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
The Daytona 500 goes green this Sunday. Hear every lap from the Great American Race on Lake Norman's home for NASCAR, WSIC. Coverage starts at 1:30 p.m. WSIC. Local starts here. Racing lives here.
Show your pets some love this February with $75 off dentals for Pet Dental Health Month at East Lincoln Animal Hospital. Same-day visits are a call or click away. Now offering boarding, grooming, and our new water treadmill therapy. Book online at eastlincolnanimalhospital.com or call 704-251-5554.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:06. Happy Monday to you. Want to hang out this week? We can. A couple of different ways. If you already got your ticket for Ladies Who Play, and they've been sold out twice, so no more tickets available, unfortunately. I won't be there, but Mames will be there. That's tomorrow night at the Peninsula Club in Cornelius. And really going to be a fun night of play mahjong. I mean, that's really what it's about. Is the
I've
opportunity.
never played.
You've not played before.
I've not played. I did hear a little bird told me that that there was an Instagram post that Drake May, who went to the Super Bowl, lives here locally, is using the same mats that we'll be using. Drake and his wife and Michelle, I think is her name, and Michael May. Yes. They were as a post and they're using the same mats that we're going to be using. So, the celebrity's good enough for them, good enough for us, that's for sure. But excited to learn how to play mahjong. I'm not played. You're a big fan though. I
do like mahjong. Mahjong, it's one of those, you got to think through it. It's not like, it's not just roll the dice and move the piece, on the board.
It's not like Candyland?
No, you got to have some thought and some strategy into it. There's conversation too. And it is capped at 4 per table, so it's a unique game that way as well. I enjoy it.
So it's going to be legit. We got the mats, we got the tables. We're going to have some raffles that are going on tomorrow night too. So if you do have your tickets, it's going to be a really fun night. If you don't, just listen up for the next one. You guys, these events sell out so quick. You have to be able to, you either need to be following us on socials, but the best way to find out about these tickets is sign up for the newsletter. You get first access. You're the one that gets the notification of the tickets very first.
And you've already put out the information for Wellness Day. So that's in 2 months from now.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets are already pre-selling?
Yes, we are pre-selling tickets right now. So you can sign up for the pre-sale, and then you'll be the first one to get the email when tickets go on sale on March 9th. Everybody else will have to wait a little bit.
Another opportunity you got, come hang out with us this Friday at The Serve Pickleball and Kitchen located in Cornelius. We'll be broadcasting the morning show there. New monthly broadcast. We'll be having the first one this coming Friday at The Serve Pickleball and Kitchen located in Cornelius. We're actually going to be inside one of the swing suites.
Yes. Yes.
We're going to be in the swing. You're telling me that. I just want to make sure I'm not super excited for Friday.
I confirmed with Robin Salzman. I confirmed with her over the weekend. Yes, we will be inside a swing suite. So you guys will just be listening to me talk while Justin and Bill play golf behind my head.
We'll have some special guests, too, as part of it, as part of the show, to just talk and conversate with. You have your chance to win 2 hours in the swing suite or 2 hours of pickleball.
That's right.
They have indoor and outdoor pickleball at the Serve. But you have to physically come by during the show to sign up.
Yes, you have to come by during the show. We'll have a QR code that you can scan and sign up. But you have to come by if you have your chance to win 2 hours of pickleball or 2 hours in the swing suite. Great prize. And if you've not done either one yet, they're both really, really fun.
The Serve Pickleball and Kitchen, and they are open for breakfast.
Yes.
They open up at 7 a.m. So a new spot that maybe you haven't tried yet. Great opportunity to come check out the food as well. It is delish.
It's so good.
And you'll have a great time and great opportunity to hang out, and we would love to hang out with you as well. Always enjoy getting together as people in the community, right? That's one of the things that for a long time.
I feel like we talk about robots on here a lot, but we're real people, and you can come and hang out with real people.
Definitely. Speaking of the robots, not so much the ability to power the robots is kind of a big deal. Department of War
I am a robot.
Executed Operation Windlord over the weekend, they announced here. And this was their opportunity to ship, a reactor. The Department of War executed Operation Windlord, the first C-17 airlift of a nuclear reactor in partnership with the Department of Energy and Valor Atomics. 3 C-17s Globemasters carried the 8 modules of the Ward 250 reactor to fly from March ARB to Hill AFB. I think March is in California. March Air Force Air Base is in California.
Mm-hmm.
Hill Air Force Base, I believe, is in Utah.
Okay.
So in a C-17 plane, they flew this next generation of reactors, which are smaller. And if you go down on the comments, Bill, excuse me, you can see an image there of the reactor on the back of a truck. Much, much smaller style. These kind of mini sub-nuclear reactors is what the government, what President Trump, the White House, the Department of War has been talking about, the Department of Energy, when they're talking about making nuclear energy.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, now we live near a nuclear power plant. McGuire's right here. Duke Energy has been managing a nuclear power plant. Spoiler, if you didn't know that, if your broker didn't tell you that when you moved here, for a long, long time, since we'll say the 70s? 60s?
60s, yeah.
60s, 70s time frame.
When they built the lake, yeah.
That's the whole purpose of the lake.
Yeah, that's why we have a lake.
So we can grow third arms. And so now this new age of energy will be smaller sites allowing for nuclear energy. And so seeing more and more of these pop up. This was the first. So this was a big deal to ship this new mini reactor to Utah. They're going to begin the testing. So Utah being the first state and space for them to try out these new mini reactors and see what goes. Because as more, data centers pop up, as more buildings get constructed, as more automation and technology happens, you got to have power in order to make that happen.
Yeah.
And clearly the government, leaning into nuclear to make that happen.
Wow. Yeah. I have no comment. Just, gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And we always say here, like, when we're talking about it, when we have the information, right?
Think about how much farther along.
How much farther along are these things? Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yeah, and flying planes and stuff takes a pilot.
Yes.
There's a couple of U.S. pilots who I guess are in prison in Ghana, West Africa. Is that Ghana? Is it Guinea? I want to say Guinea, but it's.
I want to say Guinea, but I don't know if that's right.
Guinea.
It's not Ghana.
It's not Ghana.
Yeah,
Guinea.
Like New Guinea.
Like
there's New Guinea.
But it's not new.
No, this is Old Guinea.
Since December 29th, 2025, 2 American pilots have been illegally detained in Guinea, West Africa prison. The pilots were dragged off their plane after making a scheduled fuel stop in Conakry, the nation's capital. According to flight logs and radio recordings, air traffic control had granted the pilots permission to land. What came next, obviously, is the part of controversy. Moments after landing, approximately 100 armed soldiers surrounded the plane with automatic rifles and armored vehicles. The pilots who do not speak French were forcibly removed from the plane and taken into custody. Guinea's government accused the American pilots of entering national airspace and landing without authorization. Recorded ATC communications show clearance was given to the pilots and they had explicit permission to land in the country. More than 6 weeks later, both pilots remain prisoners aboard. Guinea's prisoners are described as harsh, dangerous conditions, including lack of electricity, running water, as you could imagine in any third world country of how those prisons are. Severe overcrowding and inmates rotating sleep due to limited space. 3 civilian judges have ruled the pilots committed no crime, and an appellate court has ordered their release. Yet the military there in West Africa has refused. The multi-million-dollar U.S. registered Gulfstream 4 jet remains seized by the Guinean government. Pilot Fabio Espinal Nunez from New Jersey and pilot Bradley Scott Schlenker from Illinois remains in a Guinea prison to this day. Their families are urging U.S. officials, including President Trump, to bring the pilots home and send the Guinean government a message. Detaining American pilots is not tolerated. So if you're flying international, just make sure you speak French, I think is the kind of the term here.
Yeah.
Also, they speak French in West Africa.
Yeah. A lot of those countries speak in West Africa.
Because that's who colonized the continent.
Yes.
Were other countries that came in and said, hey, you're going to do what we want. Huh.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
We'll drying things out as we kick off new work week around Lake Norman, bringing our sunshine back and really pretty nice week of weather that we've got lined up. Upper 50s and low 60s for our Monday afternoon. The overnight will be chilly as we go down into the 30s again. Mid-60s for Tuesday, and then as we go into the middle of the week, a good opportunity for us to cross the 70-degree mark again. Looking forward to that. That's your forecast from the Serve, Pickleball, and Kitchen. I'm WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Need a ride? ICATS has you covered. Tuesdays to the VA in Salisbury, Thursday to Winston-Salem, and Fridays to Hickory. Plus, run errands every day around Iredell County for just $1. Visit rideicats.com.
Here is your WSIC community calendar.
Mooresville Community Children's Theater invites you to Honk Jr., a joyful musical retelling of The Ugly Duckling, filled with humor, heart, and messages about acceptance and self-confidence.
Performances run February 26th and 27th at 7 p.m., February 28th at 1 and 4 p.m., and March 1st at 2 p.m. at the Joe V. Knox Auditorium in Mooresville. Learn more and get tickets at mooresvillechildrenstheater.org.
Parents, if your kids are like mine, they just don't stop growing. The Terry Kids Children's Consignment Sale returns to Mooresville Saturday, February 28th through Wednesday, March 4th at the Merino Mill Complex, 200 Brawley Avenue. Shop huge savings on gently used children's clothing, toys, baby gear, and more, with multiple shopping days and early access options for the best selection.
Get the full schedule, shopping times, and consignor info at terrykidsconsignment.com/Mooresville.
And finally, love is still in the air for Lake Norman couples planning their big day.
The third annual My Favorite Bridal Show, hosted by Events by Victoria, happens Sunday, February 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Kettle Room at Gibson Mills in Concord. More than 60 wedding vendors will be there, from florals and planners to fashion, desserts, and decor, plus tastings, a fashion show, and prize drawings throughout the afternoon.
Pre-registered couples get in free, or it's just $5 at the door. And it's one of the best ways to meet vendors and gather inspiration in one place. Learn more and register now at eventsbyvictorias.com.
For even more local events, family activities, and things happening around Lake Norman, visit liveworkplaylkn.com.
That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support, because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, OKN. 8:18. Happy Monday to you. If you're just hitting the streets right now, let's find out. Is it smooth like butter that's been left out to room temperature over a nice warm weekend? Let's find out. RideICATS.com. Alternative transportation. $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane with David. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
Hey guys, we are come just past exit 25. Both lanes looking pretty good. However, a couple things to your attention. At mile marker 16 in the northbound lane, there is a motorist on the side of the road changing his tires. Be aware of that. In the southbound lane, in between exit 25 and 23, there's been an accident. Over on the shoulder of the road, they're still waiting for appears to be law enforcement to get to them. Traffic is starting to slow up in that area. Other than that, things seem to be pretty smooth. Going pretty good out here today.
Not too shabby. Keep them patient pants handy, especially that southbound 23-25 little shoulder bender there. That'll definitely make some fun coming down through the lake. David, we so appreciate you, sir. Drive safe this morning, and look forward to chatting with you tomorrow.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. God bless you.
You too. See you, sir.
See you.
RideICATS.com. $1 from your front door to run errands around Iredell County.
I was going to play the whole segment.
I was hoping
for
that Bill was going to sweet talk the guests for a while.
I thought so
over
too.
there.
Yeah.
$1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. $1 on Tuesday. You can get picked up from your front door in Iredell County. Get driven to the VA in Salisbury for only $1. And then to get driven home from the VA in Salisbury to your front door in Iredell County, only $1. On Thursday, if you want to, you can go to Winston-Salem. And again, it'd be $1 from your front door in Iredell County. And then $1 from Winston back, after you had the chicken. to your front door in Iredell.
You you go all the way to Winston for chicken.
They got that hot chicken spot. Dave, is it Dave's or Nashville?
Nashville
Somebody,
hot chicken.
something
Dave's
like
hot
that. They got
chicken?
some kind of hot chicken out there. I've had it.
I'm gonna have to call ICATS.
I got the one spot, the one chili pepper spice though. I didn't get the 5 chili pepper spice. Yeah, for sure. Friday you can go to Hickory if you want to. Again, only $1 from your front door, $1 to get back. It's that easy.
Somebody that's a special Costco you went to. No preservatives in that chicken.
U.S. figure skating team is appealing the recent results. I think this is teams figure skating, and they are appealing after, I guess, one of the judges caused some controversy, and it's I guess caused a little bit of a mess. Sorry, they updated their website and they're not letting me because of my ad blocker on here. We want you to let me know about this one.
I'll tell you all about it. Team USA's ice dancers appear to be moving from the controversial scoring decision that seemingly snubbed them from a second gold medal in the Olympics. Team USA Madison's Chalk and Evan Bates won't be filing an appeal after the wake of the ice dancing final scoring scandal, where a French judge appeared to show favor towards France. Laurence Fournier-Baldry and Guillaume Cezanne from USA Today Sports reported. So in a statement to the outlet, U.S. Figure Skating CEO Matt Farrell said there's been a lot of thoughtful and at times emotional discussion about the ice dance competition in Milan. Working together with Maddie and Evan after the games, we'll have thoughtful and intentional discussions about the best way to support them and the future of the sport. For now, we just plan to support the success of the U.S. figure skating in Milan. So I'm not sure what was the controversy over the judges were being preferential towards the French.
So the judge was French,
and
the
scored
France
them better.
team now, because I think where it comes into play is if you look.
It says they were previously said they would consider submitting an appeal following their silver medal performance.
So the margin was 1.43 points. That was the number of points that the French team took over the USA team for the gold. Now, Chalk and Bates are reigning 3-time world champions. That's the Americans.
Okay.
And arguably the favorites going into it. They received the top score from 5 of the 9 judges in the free dance segment. However, the French team edged them out overall, despite visible errors in their routine. And so figure skating, if you listen to them, they obviously, the announcers know and the dancers know, skaters know the routine they're going to do before they hit the ice. They're not just making it up as they go.
Right.
Each of those moves,
several times.
correct, and they tell the judges the moves they're going to make because then they're going to be judged on those moves. Difficulty, style points, execution, right? Those kinds of things. And so if you visibly see mistakes, and you can compare on paper the moves made and say, hey, we visually saw that this team was better. How can the team that did worse visually get more points? Becomes the question. And how could you come to that score? And then you figure, okay, they're French as a judge. It's a French team that won. Was there bias? I don't think that's a bad question to ask. Now, if this was, in 2028 when it comes to America, have people ever accused us of this? Probably. And so, a little bit of drama here again with the Olympics.
Man,
First
sounds
curling.
like a lot of drama. First curling, now ice skating. I've got something with no drama for you, though.
Okay.
World record. Valentine's Day was over the weekend, so we had some Valentine's stories left over. World record for most kisses in 30 seconds.
Oh,
and
wow.
I can't wait for you guys to hear this audio.
Okay.
Yes, the Guinness World Record. This is it.
She looks very comfortable.
She looks like she's enjoying all
of
these kisses. Most kisses in 30 seconds by a pair.
10 seconds passed.
This is terrible. I would hate to be that girl. She's hating her life right now.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds.
How are they counting these as kisses?
I don't know.
4, 3.
These are cheek kisses,
2,
by the way.
Yeah, these are cheek kisses.
Stop.
So 146 cheek kisses by Joshua Saunders and Jenny Troy. They won the Guinness World Record for most kisses in 30 seconds.
I could beat that.
That's not even a real kiss, though.
10 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. This is just cheek
Pecking
to
on the
lip.
cheek.
Cheek to lips.
I bet there's one, though, that's lip kisses, too. Ugh.
Probably.
Gross.
10 seconds remaining.
I feel so ick. Gives me the ick. I see
me-
another one too. FBI issues some
Yeah,
dating advice.
let me clear that up for you for
All right, let me
Valentine's
know,
Day.
let me know.
So it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, FBI got rid of it.
Oh, no.
That's tough. They had issued
Classified.
dating advice for everyone. I can give you the gist.
Okay.
If someone reaches out and you're like, just met them online, and they tell you, "I'm in love with you," and then they ask you for money,
Say no, thank you.
that's usually a sign it's not real. And I laugh because, like, for me, right, and really for our generation, right, and multiple generations, growing up on the internet, you were basically just told don't trust anybody on the internet.
Exactly.
So it's interesting now that the older generation, who told all the younger generation don't believe what you see, is now being duped most often online. Because it's the older generation that is definitely duped.
Yes.
And it's sad because it's usually the scenario of you have nobody else at your house, you don't have a lot of people in your life, or you're hiding it from your family because, like, maybe you're a widow and you're trying to just live life the way you want.
Right.
Plenty of scenarios that it could play out as, but literally getting scammed out of entire life savings for some of these folks.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
It's
absolutely.
devastating, and that's really what makes Valentine's Day special.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, that's not what. Anyway, just talk to some real people. Don't just talk to the AI.
Yeah. Let's talk to Logan Paul, who sold his Pikachu card. He did it. He sold it. I think he bought it for $13 million or $12 million, but he made some profit on this thing, so he did it. Logan Paul did sell his Pikachu card for a pretty substantial dollar amount. Here is the Guinness World Record announcement for the selling of Logan Paul's Pikachu card.
So, Logan Paul,
Logan, you get it.
Ken Golden,
Yes.
tonight you sold the PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator card for $16,492,000. On behalf of Guinness World Records, I can now confirm you have achieved a new record title for not only for the most expensive Pokemon card ever sold at auction, but also the overall record for the most expensive trading card ever sold at auction.
Oh my God, bro.
Congratulations. You are officially amazing.
Oh my God, no way. Yes.
Get a little plaque too.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
So,
spoiler, Guinness, you have to pay
You
him.
can
to
pay
come.
for it. Yeah, for sure.
Tonight,
yeah.
Anybody can do it. Anybody can have a record if you want to pay Guinness.
We
to
were
come out
gonna
there.
anyway. I won't go down.
I know. Yes, I'm glad that you do have to pay Guinness because then we don't have to. We don't have to try to.
We don't have to do what we were gonna do.
Nope. So glad.
Which I still think we could do without Guinness, but we'll talk about that at a different point.
Okay.
16.492 million. Now, who bought it? You may remember a name, Anthony Scaramucci.
Heard that name.
He was the former communications director for a short time for President Trump during his first term. Very, very short time. He was the communications director. Big old snafu that they had, if you remember back to 2016. But his son, AJ Scaramucci, who is launching a new site called treasuretrove.com, documenting collecting the world's treasures. And so Pikachu, I think, is the very first thing as part of his treasure box, a $16 million Pikachu card. He runs a financial capital firm, I guess.
was going to say, where did he get $16 million?
Other people's money.
Oh.
And so now starting a new thing because trading cards are, here to stay.
I guess so.
And so now you can follow along with treasuretrove.com. It might take you around the world.
It might.
Collecting collectibles.
It could definitely take you around the world. They were trading Pokemon when I was in Paris.
And they have them in Japan. I think that's where they actually started at.
All over the place.
Yeah.
Wherever you want to go, you can find out.
You can. And you can travel VIP Travel Designs. Molly's here. We're going to chat with Molly. VIPTravelDesigns.com. Maybe you want to travel the right way and find the Pikachus all over the world because you got to catch them all. You really do. And you can do that with style, with luxury. And we'll talk with Molly. VIPTravelDesigns.com.
I choose you!
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, drying things out as we kick off a new work week around Lake Norman, bringing our sunshine back, and really pretty nice week of weather that we've got lined up. Upper 50s and low 60s for our Monday afternoon. The overnights will be chilly as we go down into the 30s again. Mid-60s for Tuesday, and then as we go into the middle of the week, a good opportunity for us to cross the 70-degree mark again. Looking forward to that. That's your forecast from the Serve, Pickleball, and Kitchen. I'm WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Tyler Reddick wins a dramatic Daytona 500 on Sunday. This is the Monday morning race recap brought to you by Sunoco. From NASCAR to your car, Sunoco. Performance is what we do.
Down here, Ryan Blaney gets 4 tires, Sunoco Racing Fuel.
From fueling NASCAR champions on the track for over 20 years to innovating 94 octane, the highest octane on the market. Performance is what Sunoco does.
Sunoco cans injected to the car, bubble wall is down and away.
All Sunoco fuel at the pump meets the same top-tier standards as the fuel used in NASCAR. From the track to your tank. Sunoco, the official fuel of NASCAR.
Tyler Reddick took home the win with a last lap pass in the Great American Race on Sunday, fulfilling a lifelong dream of becoming a Daytona 500 champion.
I kind of had that weird moment where I think everyone was too busy screaming, and I was like, did we win? I'm just making sure we won before I completely lose my mind. And just, man, it's something as a kid. I grew up watching Daytona 500s with my family and just dreamed of being a NASCAR Cup Series driver one day, and then obviously really cool to win the 500, so it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of things to go the right way, and man, we did it in the closing laps. It's pretty unreal.
Tyler Reddick gets the win with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. finishing second, Joey Logano was third, Chase Elliott fourth, and Brad Keselowski rounding out the top 5. Sixth belonged to Zane Smith, Chris Buescher was seventh, eighth was Riley Herbst, with Josh Berry and Bubba Wallace the rest of the top 10. With the win, Tyler Reddick is the new points leader after race 1 of 2026, with Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, Zane Smith, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. the rest of the top 5 in the standings. The Cup Series now heads to the Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta for the Auto Trader 400 on Sunday. And with the Monday morning race recap on the Motor Racing Network, I'm Tim Catalfamo.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. If you know Carvana from those used car vending machine towers, that may be scratching the very tall surface of the company's business.
We're teaming up to create Shaqvana.
We are? We are.
Carvana's tapped Shaquille O'Neal, pretty tall guy himself, to pitch its online used car portal. Carvana's aiming to be the Amazon of automobiles, and it's doing it by taking on a lot of debt.
It's a highly leveraged company.
That's Bloomberg Detroit Bureau Chief David Welch.
They want to get to 3 million vehicles a year, and I think this year they're on the forecast have them getting to about 600,000.
Welch says Carvana took out a $3.5 billion loan to buy an auto auction house a few years back. It's also getting into new vehicles with 5 dealerships to start. But the biggest part of the business is selling its own debt to car buyers. Welch says Carvana had no problem selling $9 billion in loans in the first 9 months of last year.
If they can grow into that footprint and outgrow the debt, it's a very profitable company.
Nathan Hager, Bloomberg Radio.
Don't miss a thing. Download the WSIC News app today. WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, okay, and 8:34. Happy Monday to you. You might be dreaming of the weekend already. Heading out of town, trying to go somewhere. Maybe you want to plan your next trip. You know, we're into the year now, so you're probably already thinking about summer.
Spring break's coming up.
Spring break's coming up. You got all the opportunity to travel, but the question is, where do I go? How do I get there? How do I plan this the right way? It used to be just, you know, maybe you went online and you just clicked a couple buttons, but Now it's like, but I want something unique. I want a cool experience. I want to make sure it's quality. I want to know that where I'm going, if we're going to spend this money, if we're going to spend this time, let's do it the right way. Somebody who knows about travel, Molly Merrell of VIP Travel Designs, joins us in studio this morning. Molly, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right, so favorite place in the world you've ever traveled, where would that be?
Killarney, Ireland is our favorite place. If I had to move, that's where I'd go immediately.
What is it about Ireland that you love so much?
Just it's beautiful. The people are amazing. The country is just, there's so much to see and do there. And Killarney it's not a big city. It's on the west coast of Ireland, and so it's not heavily tourist.
Is that like the Cliffs of Moher or
It's
something
south
like that?
of there.
Okay.
Yeah, Cliffs of Moher are
See, I
closer
kinda-
to
yeah.
Galway up north.
Oh.
So Killarney is where the Ring of Kerry is.
Okay.
So it's beautiful.
And I imagine when someone's thinking about, okay, I want to travel, the world's a big place.
It's very
There's
big.
quite a few options out there.
Yeah, there's lots of places to go. There's, tropical Caribbean. There's also South America, Central America. One of my favorite places is Morocco. I spent 6.5 weeks there once.
Ooh. Wow.
And it's a beautiful country. There's so much to do. And, there's 27 countries in Europe to go to. There's Asia, Australia. So there's just a variety of
And so for somebody that's
cultures.
starting off that maybe isn't traveled, right? I'm not traveled.
I'm not really traveled now.
But I like to travel.
Mm-hmm.
And so someone comes to you and says, hey, I don't know where I want to go, but I know I want to leave right now.
So depending on how long they want to be gone for, if it's their first time, I would say either the Caribbean or Europe, because those are the two easiest places for Americans to go to. There's no visas required at this time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So the UK has a travel authorization that you have to do. It takes about 5 minutes to get it done, but you don't have to have a visa to travel to any of those countries. So if you have a passport and you're ready to go, you can just hop on a plane.
Now, you mentioned the visas. Are there common requests for countries to go that you do see visa? Where are the countries that, or any that the kind of popular
a lot of
ones?
Asian countries.
Okay.
I've never traveled anywhere where we had to get a visa, but Southeast Asia, some of the South American countries, you'll need to get a visa to travel overseas.
And do you help the people go through that process of what that looks like if they need it?
Yeah, part of our job is to educate travelers on what is needed. So the UK just started their travel authorization last year, and I had clients that were going over there that, before you just got on the plane and went. But now if you don't have this authorization, they won't let you in the country.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my responsibility to tell them that this is where you go to get it, and this is how it works.
I'm curious too. These days, on the advisory side, with the currencies and all that kind of stuff, because different parts of the world have different kinds of money. Do you talk to your clients about that? Like, is that part of the preparation of traveling?
Yeah, a lot of places do credit cards. So I don't recommend taking a ton of cash because there's always the pickpockets, which has been a problem for a long, long time. But taking some currency, there are still places, taxi cabs, some smaller shops that won't take anything but cash. So I usually advise my clients to get maybe about $100 worth per day that they're there. If they're going to different countries, you got to get different currencies. So the UK has the pound. Most of Europe has the euro. Switzerland has the Swiss franc. The Scandinavian countries all use their own currencies. Some of them are interchangeable. Switzerland will take the US dollar. The Scandinavian countries will take the euro. But if you're stuck without the right currency, you might not be able to get the thing you want.
I'm looking on your website, VIPTravelDesigns.com, VIPTravelDesigns.com. I see concierge services, destination designers, gorgeous getaways. The merry kind of getaway and honeymoon. Do you help people plan honeymoons at all? Is that part of the question?
Yeah, we do honeymoons. We do destination weddings. We pretty much do everything. There's 5 of us in the agency. So it's a very small boutique company. And we have one agent who's out in California that she's their top wedding destination specialist out there. We have some people who are cruise specialists. So it just, we help with everything.
The excursions thing, like the adventures you do once you're at the destination, that's probably pretty popular if I had to guess. Like, what are we going to do when we get there?
Yeah, we try to do the ungettable excursions. So we try to build an itinerary where you're not going to be able to find these things online. You're not going to be able to book them yourself. So we do them for you where you might do a cooking class in somebody's home in Italy and cook fresh pasta, or you might go to the Louvre and be able to see it before anybody else gets in there. Do a pre-dawn tour of the Louvre and get a behind-the-scenes look at everything that's there. So we try to make sure that the money you're spending is giving you the experience of a lifetime.
So it's more than just booking your flights and your hotel. You're giving that extra concierge service too.
Yeah, I mean, we like to, like I said, we educate, we advocate for our clients. We make sure that the things they want to do are maybe things they didn't think they wanted to do. You know, we get an idea of what they're looking for, and then we suggest things for them.
And having that access, right? That's a big part of it. You mentioned being able to do the things you can't just go online and buy a ticket for. And so what's that like with the VIP Travel Designs as the agency, the access to all the things? Have you enjoyed that part of it, or kind of how far do the offerings go? Is it pretty wide
Yeah,
reaching?
so we work with in-country partners all over the world who have access and relationships with people that, you know, run these places, run the excursions. They have people who've lived in these cities for their entire life, and they know all the behind the scenes people to talk to. So it really gives you insider access to be able to do things you never thought you could do.
Timing wise for preparing for travel, right? Because especially like if you're trying to need a passport, things like that, all that kind of the advising time. If someone's like wanting to reach out and say, okay, I wanted to plan, is spring break still doable to plan for right now, or is it too tight, you think?
It's pretty tight. We normally plan 3 to 6 months out, sometimes longer.
Pre-planning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we don't just, it's not a, here's your itinerary, have fun. Sometimes we can go through 3 or 4 iterations of the itinerary before the client is happy with what they've got. So that can take a lot of time, especially if there's multiple people traveling. You've got to make sure everybody is happy with what they're spending their money on. So, I mean, I have clients that we're planning, they're chartering a yacht in September of 2027 that we're working on. So it's
sailing the 7 seas, no doubt.
So we're, you know, it takes time. It's hard to come up with a really good itinerary in just a few weeks.
So the more time that you give, like thinking ahead, I was mentioning before the break, my daughter's graduating from college next year. So I should really start
pre-planning now.
Planning now.
Yeah, and it's also a good idea. You know, these are trips that are going to be expensive, and so it gives you more time to save up or to figure out, you know, what it is what your budget is, what you really do want to spend.
Have you ever had someone come to you and say, Molly, I need you to plan me a trip. I don't care where and don't tell me. I just want to leave tomorrow. Have you ever had anybody
I
like kind
haven't
of
had anybody
blind
like
plan?
that, but I would love to do something like
just
that.
blind planning, like just say pick it and tell me where I'm going and what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Send me around the world, Molly.
I mean, because sometimes people don't, like my mom, she never wanted to travel. Now she's been overseas 5 of the last 6 years.
Oh, wow.
She's already planning where she wants to go for her 80th birthday. And she hesitates on some places, and she just doesn't understand them. And so I think there are people who are afraid to go to certain places because they feel like maybe it's not safe, maybe it's a little bit scary because it's not what they're used to. And I think if they open up their minds to just going with the flow and seeing what everything has to offer them, it would be amazing to just say, okay, I'll just tell you where to go to get on the plane, and Here's your itinerary. Have fun.
So it is okay to leave exit 28 sometimes.
Absolutely.
Molly Merrell, VIP Travel Designs. Check her out, VIPTravelDesigns.com. You get the power of an entire agency to help you plan concierge services, destination designers, gorgeous getaways, VIP travelers, all of it, and all the adventures to share the stories and create wonderful memories. Molly, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
VIPTravelDesigns.com.
Day, and then as we go into the middle of the week, a good opportunity for us to cross the 70-degree mark again. Looking forward to that. That's your forecast from the Serve, Pickleball, and Kitchen. I'm WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here is your WSIC community calendar.
Mooresville Community Children's Theater invites you to Honk Jr., a joyful musical retelling of The Ugly Duckling, filled with humor, heart, and messages about acceptance and self-confidence.
Performances run February 26th and 27th at 7 p.m., February 28th at 1 and 4 p.m., and March 1st at 2 p.m. at the Joe V. Knox Auditorium in Mooresville. Learn more and get tickets at mooresvillechildrenstheater.org.
Parents, if your kids are like mine, they just don't stop growing. The Terry Kids Children's Consignment Sale returns to Mooresville Saturday, February 28th through Wednesday, March 4th at the Merino Mill Complex, 200 Brawley Avenue. Shop huge savings on gently used children's clothing, toys, baby gear, and more, with multiple shopping days and early access options for the best selection.
Get the full schedule, shopping times, and consignor info at terrykidsconsignment.com/Mooresville.
And finally, love is still in the air for Lake Norman couples planning their big day.
The third annual My Favorite Bridal Show, hosted by Events by Victoria, happens Sunday, February 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Kettle Room at Gibson Mills in Concord. More than 60 wedding vendors will be there, from florals and planners to fashion, desserts, and decor, plus tastings, a fashion show, and prize drawings throughout the afternoon.
Pre-registered couples get in free, or it's just $5 at the door. And it's one of the best ways to meet vendors and gather inspiration in one place. Learn more and register now at eventsbyvictorias.com.
For even more local events, family activities, and things happening around Lake Norman, visit liveworkplaylkn.com.
That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
We speak fluent Fix-It. House Doctors of Mooresville handles repairs, renovations, property maintenance, and more. Ceiling fans, shelves, full room makeovers. We have the experience, tools, and insured background check team to transform your space. 1-year guarantee ensures it's done right the first time. Visit housedoctors.com/Mooresville.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support, because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning. Okay, at 8:48. Happy, gosh, already Monday. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Already here at you. And you're about to walk into the office, or you're about to work at home, or maybe the day's off. You know, it's President's Day.
It is President's Day.
How many presidents can you name?
Like in order?
No order. No specific order.
George Washington, James Madison,
Okay.
Thomas Jefferson. That's 3. Those are the first 3. And then we're going to skip ahead.
Was Woodrow Wilson a president?
He was a president,
Right.
yeah.
Thurman Goodross?
Nope. Pass. And then my lifetime, the presidents, which makes me let you know how old I am. Ready? Number 1, Jimmy Carter, when I was born.
Sorry, I didn't even know.
I know, I'm so old.
I
And
was
then-
expecting Reagan.
Then Ronald Reagan. Jimmy Carter just for a minute. Just for a minute.
Just a pause.
Just a little pop in for Jimmy Carter. Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
George Bush, the first.
Papa.
Yeah.
Papa Bush.
Senior, Papa Bush. Then we got Bill Clinton.
Okay.
Bill Clinton.
Okay. I'm gonna put one tally for him.
George
because-
W.
Okay.
Then W again.
Okay.
Then Obama.
Okay.
Then Obama again.
Okay.
Then Trump.
Okay.
Then Biden. Now Trump. Yep. That's a lot of presidents.
Wow, that's a you've named 12 so far. 3 of those were not part of your lifetime.
Right. That's all I know.
Abraham Lincoln.
There's lots of them out there.
RFK.
Yep.
Kennedy.
Nope, not RFK.
JFK.
Yep.
Wow, mixing
Yep.
those up these
There's
days.
a documentary about.
They're related though.
There's a documentary that's really not doc. I'm sorry. It's a series that's out, and I believe it was on Netflix. But it's about
Theodore Roosevelt.
It's about and now I can't remember his name. There was one president who was only president for like
Woodrow Wilson.
60 days, and then he died.
Gerald Ford.
Gerald Ford was a president. Yeah.
I've named a couple of these. I'm putting me more tallies.
Okay, keep going. You done? You got them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 17.
Okay. The James Garfield. He was a president.
Garfield. The Lazag?
No, Garfield was James
cat.
Garfield was a president, but he's only president for like 3 months or something like that. And so it's a really good one though. He was shot and then died from the wound.
Really good one.
He was assassinated. So yeah,
Tough.
I know. It's
Tough
kind of wild,
look.
but it's a really good show. So if you have
Who
a
was
chance to catch it.
during Pearl Harbor? Was that Theodore?
We had Theodore Roosevelt, who was president. So after Roosevelt, fun fact, is when they started doing the terms. You could only be president twice.
Ooh.
'Cause he was president like 4, 5. I think he got elected
I thought
5
that was a
times.
Washington thing. Oh, you could only be it twice. Gotcha.
Yeah. Where they changed it where you could only have 2 terms.
Yeah. Things were
Because
getting out
I
of
think he was reelected 4 or 5 times and he died in office.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
So
not good.
after that, they're like, okay, we don't want no more kings. You know, we're not trying to get somebody to be president for life. So now you only serve 2 terms.
All right, so out of 47, now some are duplicates, so
Dupes,
we don't
yeah.
have to, we can call it 45 separate presidents. Maybe there's less than that. Probably less than that, 40-ish, give or take.
Who's your
5 to
favorite
15,
president?
16. Lincoln's pretty good.
You like Lincoln?
I think Lincoln's pretty good. He did some things. I also like George Washington, just because like anytime you're first, I still don't think we've solved the whole, cherry apple tree thing.
My problem with Washington is his teeth.
They were wooden.
Nope, they weren't. We had that fun fact on the air one day. They were slave teeth.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Took it from somebody else?
Yeah.
Dang,
So yeah, I
bad look.
got a problem with that one.
Bad look.
My favorite president, Dwight Eisenhower.
Okay.
You don't know why? His wife's name?
Mamie.
Yeah. Got to be a good guy to pick.
Got to
him.
connect,
Yeah,
in
really.
one way, shape, or
That's
form.
right. So whenever people of a certain age, a little bit older than me, say Mamie, I was like, yeah, like Eisenhower, and they go, oh yeah, it's gonna be. I'm running out of time to use that reference. Running out of time, guys. Yeah, he was president in 1953 to 1961. Mamie, most popular name in the 80s, 1880s, top 10 most popular names. So,
Only 7 presidents were left-handed. James A. Garfield, Harry S. Truman, there's another one, Gerald R. Ford, Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and Barack Obama.
All left-handed?
Speaking of President Obama, he was on a podcast, and he was asked about aliens. I don't know if this one hit your timeline
It
at all.
did not.
So let's take a listen in here on former President Obama being asked about whether or not aliens actually exist or not.
I think X is having some issues. I think it might be down right now.
I think that they're. You got it up or no? He's got it. All right,
He's
let's
got
go.
it?
Let it
Okay,
ride.
good.
Let's see what he thinks about it.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility, unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
So obviously
aliens
he's doing a podcast speaking tour right now during election season,
real,
but asked the question
but I
about
haven't
aliens,
seen
and he's saying it exists, though he hasn't seen them. So that seems kind of like a weird for like a president to make that kind of statement without like any kind of.
What would be
Is that
your
like
first
a personal
if
belief?
If you were president, what's your first question? I like that. I like that question. I'm
What
gonna
would
start
be my
using
first
that.
question?
What would be your
Public question or just behind the scenes?
behind the scenes? Like you get in the Oval Office day one, and they're like, "All right, Mr. President, let's you know."
You can have answers to anything any questions you got.
You just start asking questions because you're the president. They got to tell you the answer anyway.
Let's get some soft serve. Where's it at?
Say, where's the Diet Coke button? That's what I want to say. First question. Anything you want to know?
Get Putin on the phone.
Oh, you just want to talk to
I just
Putin?
want to talk to Putin.
I want to know about the moon landing.
Hey, how come you haven't changed your last name? It seems kind of funny to me.
Moon
Seems kinda
landing.
interesting.
I
Moon
just
landing
moon
you go
landing.
for?
That's number one.
Well, Richard Nixon's signature is on the moon alongside the names of the astronauts Apollo 11.
Did you put that in quotes on the moon?
A plaque left behind on the moon carries the names and signatures of the astronauts and the president, along with a quote that says, "Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon in July 1969 AD. We came in peace for all mankind.
When's that moon launch supposed
And
to
left
be?
behind the women. I'm just kidding. Didn't say that.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. When's the moon? Or it's supposed to fly around the moon soon?
Soon. So they pushed it to March.
Of course.
It's in March at this point. I don't know if they're still in quarantine or not, though. I think that's the part where I start getting weary. Now, we did return 4 more astronauts to the International Space Station. Remember, there was one in the last group before that got sick. We still don't know what it was or, who it was. But they've sent 4 new astronauts up. And so they're at full staff, I think, at the International Space Station right now.
Fully staffed. They're at
fully
capacity.
staffed. They are there, and they are doing space things.
All right. Well, they're thinking about space. I'm already thinking about summer. I found the soundtrack of the summer.
Okay.
All right. I hope that this will play. I really hope this one will play. I know that before I got here, you had some issue with yacht rock.
Okay.
Yeah?
You going to help me sort through
I'm
that?
going to help you sort through it because
Please.
yacht house is the next big genre of music for 2026. This.
Oh, I know this one.
Could you rock with this one?
Yeah, but this is house music, though.
This is yacht house. This is yacht rock plus house music
Okay.
mixed together. This is it. This is what we'll be jamming on the lake this summer.
Now, this I can get with.
You can get with this?
This is clearly defining what it is right
Yacht,
here.
Yacht house.
Yacht house.
Yacht house. Yep.
I'm for it.
You're for it? I like it.
This is definitely T-shirt unbuttoned vibes.
Okay.
Unbuttoned T-shirt.
Tied up at Cocktail Cove?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Bang in the head.
Now we know it. All right.
Now we're going to be ready for it, too, for sure.
This is I Can't Go For That, the Party Pupils remix. You can go ahead and put this on your playlist and start jamming out to
It
that.
sounds like a jam you'd hear on the Home Ad Show, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. Whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating birthdays and anniversaries, you'll be hanging out with Vaughn. 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. That's the number you call if you want to buy, sell, or celebrate. Those birthdays and anniversaries get celebrated at 10:45. So call in before that, 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. And you can get your name on that prize wheel, or your friend's name or your goldfish's name, whoever's got the birthday or anniversary, get them onto the prize wheel. Definitely some issues going on X right now as I'm trying to pull these up. Charlotte Checkers game got postponed due to weather this weekend. I guess the Bojangles Coliseum roof was leaking a little bit.
Oh, no. I was about to say due to weather because they're inside.
Yep. And so I guess the arena ain't doing too hot. Had a little bit of leakage going on, a little seepage and leakage happening at Bojangles. And so, unfortunately, that game was postponed. MLB is also considering eliminating the strike zone. This is word on the street. And again, I would pull up the quote and I would read it directly. And in that quote, you would hear someone say, the MLB is considering removing the strike zone.
Right.
And I would tell you who it was that said that. And you would know and be confident because it would be a name that you would say, yeah, they probably know some stuff about baseball.
Right.
And so,
X is down right now.
but the idea of removing the strike zone because they don't want teams watching broadcasts to learn secrets of other teams. That's
now,
the claim.
Tell me what the strike zone is. It's
So on TV, there's the box where the ball gets thrown over the plate, and it's like a magical box. It's not really like someone's not holding it or it's not levitating.
It's like the lines that are on
NFL. or football in general,
yeah.
or not just NFL, college as well. And so, yeah, they're thinking about removing the strike zone box from television to, I guess, help curtail competition.
So as people can go back and watch the games and know what the numbers that they're throwing out and figure out what the signals are?
Possibly.
Is that a problem that they're having right now?
You know, baseball's got a lot of cheating going on, has had for years.
Does every sport just have cheat? Is that just what, if you're not cheating, you're not trying? Is that what the...
It's sports.
Sports.
So the whole point is to push the limits.
Push the limits.
Some things technically aren't cheating until they make a rule. For example, the web glove through the window in NASCAR. Wasn't cheating because there wasn't a rule.
Yeah.
But now there's a rule.
Now there is.
So that's cheating. You know what's not cheating? Downloading the WSIC News app, listening to all 37 hours of this, just all the time, just constant.
If you didn't like this, that's okay.
There's 35 more hours worth this week. Don't you worry. Download the WSIC News app today. It's available on iOS and Google Play. Today's Monday, 9 to 11. You got the Home Ad Show, 11 o'clock. Thrive Here Live, Town of Huntsville, keeping you apprised of what's going on. Noon to 3, Todd Starn Show. Get that national political addiction itched. 3 o'clock today, it is Monday, All Things Sane. 4 o'clock, Local Biz Now. Have a great day, my kid. Classroom.
Great radio doesn't end here. Catch the full episode and dive into our archives on the WSIC News app.